Hello, Tiff. Welcome to your financial mini reading. What I am about to do is break down the area that you have the most potential in your chart to become a business owner, entrepreneur, just to really make money for your legacy. What natural skills you have in order to do so, what you need to do on a regular basis to make that happen, and what the general feng shui, if you will, is for the energy of what your career needs and goals are for this life for you. So let's get started with those natural gifts or the main area that you have to sort of create your own business. I see here that you have this over here. That means your cap is in 11th. This means you have the ability to have a business online, um, something that connects you with two specific groups of people. Maybe in technology also could be this, something that requires you to be humanitarian as well, or also an artist. But you have some of this energy in the 12th house, which means that this is a pretty karmic experience for you. It's something that you have to give back based upon things that you didn't get to do in the last life, possibly because you had to dedicate so much of yourself to being home. So this life, you were given a business that gives to others, something that gives a way of self, especially with you having your sun in Capricorn here and that energy being connected to this 12th house. So you are your brand, something very important to remember. You are your brand for your business online. You have to be the face, you have to be out front, and also your mind and your words and what you say and how you speak and connect to people is what you're going to be known for. With you having this 11th house actually starting in the sign of Sagittarius, the people that you are looking for in your market will probably be foreigners. Students also count, spiritual people, people who are looking to expand their belief systems or learn about things outside of what they already have learned in life, or people looking for somebody to motivate them. Also, people that love fantastical stories also counts with this energy going on here. The next thing I need to look at is your natural gifts. The natural gifts that you have in order to make this happen for you are the fact that you are a pioneer. With you having Aries in the second house, you are good at thinking things on your own. This also makes you good at sports. Anything that involves your body. This is soldier energy, warrior, fighter, police energy, but very much pioneer, somebody who invents things, somebody who comes up with stuff. You also have at the end of this cusp right here, the natural gifts that will give you the skills in beauty, banking, also gardening, if you worked in weed or made investments in that sort of thing, wine, food, or using your voice specifically. Even singing could be a possibility with you having this natural skill set here. Now, what are you required to do on a day-to-day basis for you to sort of step into this energy? Your sixth house is the house of day-to-day things and things that we do of service in our day-to-day jobs and our lives, and sort of what also it requires us to do on a day-to-day basis to stay sane. Sorry, of course, that's going to jump screen because I clicked it. But you have to deal with the comforts of domestic life. This may mean that you have to work from home, but this could also mean that you like working with home design. You like creating food, things that make the house more comfortable. This can also mean you like working with clothing. Excuse that noise in the background. They did this just to spite me, I know. Also, working with women counts, working with women's needs. You also have Leo in this house where your moon is. So this means you like creating, using your own special, unique way of creation. You also like working with children as a possibility because of this. Also that you like making things. This is fashion, this is entertainment, this is performing, this is also politics or even management are things that you would do on a regular basis for you to really thrive in your career. Just anything that allows you to use your own unique special way of doing things on a regular basis, especially connected to your feelings. So what are the overall needs of this chart for your career? With you having this 5 degrees in Sagittarius here, you're coming to step outside of your box. You're coming to do something outside of the place that you've been born, and sort of stepping into that energy of you using all the energy of all your experiences to help other people be optimistic. This is even possibly you telling a story, with that being the case, especially because you have your fifth house here in Gemini, which means writing is one of your skills as well. One of the ways that you're good at expressing yourself and writing from home, especially seeing that you have so much energy, that means that you might be doing something from home. Writing, learning, teaching, speaking are things for you. You're going to be using those to reach other people outside of where you come from. This is definitely something that's important, and with the fact that you have to be online doing it. The last thing I feel is important to note here is that you have Neptune here, which means your imagination is going to fuel what this dream is, what story you're telling, what group of people you're connecting with. But also your Venus is in the 12th house. This means that your money will be found online because this is Aquarius, which rules this house. So this is a really big area for you. You are creating a business for a group of people outside of yourself. You're really looking into something that's going to have you expanding. Now that is particularly what's going on here. Saturn, the restrictor, and Pluto, the planet that burns things up for it to be rebuilt, have been going through this for the last year and a half, 2 years, sort of getting you into information for what this business is. Right now, it's at the end of that era for you. So any money issues you were having are about to be over. It's actually going to move into this side over here, which means that you'll be sort of losing friends or getting connected with new communities and new places for you to help this business grow. So moving your network into area, but your incomes will go up as this Jupiter energy is now direct. And that means that any expansion will happen after December goes away. After December it goes away. But after 2021 comes in, when Jupiter will be left alone in Capricorn, you will be reaping the rewards of all the labor that has gone in over the course of the last year or so. The last thing you need to look at here is where your Venus is currently in the sign of Leo on a day-to-day basis. So you need to be expressing yourself on a day-to-day basis, putting yourself out there, putting your face out there in order for this to grow for you. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I hope this was of assistance.